All right, so tonight it's a clear night. Not a lot of clouds. I see a couple streaks. A little bit hazy around the moon. But we're going out and we're going to try and actually get stars this time because I got the tripod set up correctly and fixed. So we're going to walk out a little bit away from the apartment, some of the lights, and see if we can't get some stars. It's probably too much light pollution for a Milky Way. But see if we can't get stars. Or I know the two dots, the bright ones that you can see back there, is Jupiter and Venus, I believe. So maybe we can get something lit up there, which would be pretty cool. Kind of do what we set out to do the other night with light painting, and maybe get a tree or a stump in focus with a long exposure and light it up as it's exposing. Kind of go over what that is, why I do that, how I do that, what the point is, and kind of just, if you wanted to try light painting, the settings that you would want to set up for. All right, so we're starting the night off with a moon through the tree shot. I'm at 13-second exposure, f4, ISO 200. I'm setting my autofocus to infinity and back half a turn, or a smidge of a turn. I may end up bumping my aperture up, but I always try and start wide open when I'm doing stars. Let's see how it turns out. Killed the headlamp to try and get rid of any ambient light for this 13-second exposure. I use an app called Skyfinder, I think. I'll see if I can find the name to try and get what stars are what, and what bright lights are planets, where the Milky Way is, things like that. And that's kind of how I end up getting some of my exposures. I mean, that's just a bright picture. Yeah, I think there might be too much light pollution here to see, but we'll keep going a little bit further in. And I mean, there's stars. Just Detroit is half an hour away, 20 minutes away, so there's only so much dark really that you're going to get out here. And that's the main problem when you're trying to get into astrophotography, is finding an actually dark place to do it. Oh, that's cool. Hold on. Let's see if this works. Do the same thing. A plane just flew in front of it. A plane is jutting across the moon right now. I don't know if I got it in time, but that'd be wicked if I got it. Oh, I don't think I did though. I think I missed it. I think I was late. Let's see. Let's take a look. Yeah, so as clear as it looks, there's definitely some clouds going on. Definitely missed the moon, or missed the plane jutting across, and it may be too much cloud cover for what I'm trying to accomplish here with the stars. But maybe we'll do some different style long exposures, because we are right near the airport again, and get some, just kind of focus on planes coming across. Do like some highway trails, but with planes. We'll see how that looks. So right now we're facing to the Milky Way, and just doing a 25-second exposure. And that would be such a cool shot to get actual photo of with the light trail. But we'll see what this turns out like. I do not think I'm gonna get anything close to resembling the Milky Way. Just there's so much light everywhere, but it's worth a shot. I mean, it's dark, it's clear, it was clear, now the clouds are coming in. It's funny, you can see them on the camera so well. All right, so right now, I just took another 20-second exposure, going the other direction. You can see a couple more stars that way. I think it's Orion's belt over there. a plane jutted across my last image, which I think turned out kind of cool. I wish I would have been able to center it more. Actually, there's a plane coming right this way right now, so maybe we'll try and get, let's see, where's it going? Yeah, we'll adjust and get this shot here. Let's see. So this is the tricky part when you're doing this, because obviously you can't see too much and you got to kind of hope that you're getting it lined up. Doing this one-handed is even trickier. So I'm going to shoot a little bit wider. All right, so I see the plane. We're going to put that tree. 20-second exposure, f4. And let's give it a second. Let's actually see if we can get the tree as the focal point. Yep. All right. All right, it's now 20 seconds, and that, I don't know if you can see that, let's see. Yeah, that plane going across the image with the tree as the main focal point. So we'll see. Oh, that's kind of cool. It may end up right stopping on top of the tree. Let's see. Yep, let's see what it looks like. Let's do another one. All right, so we would just rotate it a little bit to the right, and we took another shot because it's still there. I could have done a longer exposure, but I don't know if it'd be blown out actually with how bright it is. Yeah, let's see what the photos look like. All right, this next shot I'm gonna set up on the tree again, but when I set the 20-second exposure, I'm gonna run up there with my light off, turn it on and look up at the tree for like 3 seconds, 4 seconds maybe with the white light, and then come running back and see what that looks like. Maybe do a selfie type deal, but a long exposure selfie. So we're gonna set the 2-second timer and run up there. Okay, so that worked. You can see in the picture, I'm gonna put the picture up right now. You can see that the tree is much more lit up than the last image, which is kind of what I was going for. Less of the selfie, because I don't think I stood still long enough. But the tree's in crisp focus, surprisingly. Oh yeah, I'm blurry shit. Yeah, all right. The tree looks super cool though for nighttime shots. I think I'm kind of the stars aren't gonna work. There is no way. There's just too much light. I mean, simply put. But when we get back to New England, we're gonna be getting fucking northern lights, which would be rad. So we got another plane coming. Maybe we can get another cool exposure with the plane, and let's see what that looks like. I've missed this shot 3 times. Whatever this line is, the planes, I'm at a good spot to get the planes jutting across the moon, and I've missed it 3 times because of the timer. I keep waiting, and then I hit the shutter and I forget literally 3 times in a row that the shutter is set to a 2-second timer before it goes. So maybe we'll get another chance. Hopefully. I don't know. Maybe we won't. At this point, I'm just messing around. I'm doing a 30-second shutter at the moon, which is going to be way blown out. But I don't know. Maybe we'll see aliens. Maybe we'll see nothing. I'm kind of bummed at how, like, I know we're close to the city and I know it's bright, but you don't realize it until you try and come out and get nighttime shots. Just how urban it is everywhere around here. All right, we have another plane coming. So I think it's gonna line up. We're gonna set it up. We're gonna press it early, and we're doing 30 seconds this time. Give myself playing time on both ends, but I think it's gonna line up. I think it's good. Oh, and the clouds went away around the moon too. This could be a good one. Let's see. All right, weirdly enough, it's getting brighter out. I think it's because the clouds are going away. Maybe the clouds are coming in. It's reflecting more of the light, but it is brighter out now than when I started doing this tonight, which makes no sense. So we're gonna go back. This is gonna be a short video. I'm gonna get one more shot I got another plane coming. So we're gonna get one more shot and then see what it looks like. And just, look, I'm trying. I don't know, I'm trying. All right, so I had a good idea, I guess, a change of heart, and we are waiting for one more plane to cross. And I switched over to my 70-200 lens, and I'm doing not long exposures, I'm doing short exposures. I'm doing fast images, and I got a cool one. I'll put up here. I got a cool one on the moon, super crispy. But I really want to get this plane crossing now, so we'll work on that. I've just never been able to be this clear on the moon, and I mean the A7R4 is unbelievable, obviously for cropping factor. So this one will get. I mean, there's just so much detail, and I can't wait because March, end of the month, the full moon. I'm definitely going to be out here. Doing a full moon video. So we'll wait for one more plane and then we're gonna head back. All right, we're walking back now. I didn't get the plane crossing the moon like I wanted, but we got some pretty cool close-ups of the moon, which is always fun. And this is only a 70-200. When we pick up the 200-600, I think we'll be able to get some really nice shots of the moon. And again, I think now my goal has somehow become to get a shot at the plane crossing the moon. It's silhouetted and or eclipsing it. That's a photo I want to get now, which is weird. Never before have I wanted to get that shot, but now I do. Now that I know that I'm close enough to this airfield and consistently there are planes crossing the moon from my vantage point, I think that'd be a dope shot. So that's the new bucket list shot. Super attainable here. Had it 4 times happen tonight. Just needed to be in not long exposure and think about it for a second and change to a short exposure. So we'll go back and look at these photos, see what they look like. And yeah, kind of a thrown together video, but again, got it up, got it out. All right, so I'm walking back and I'm thinking this through now. How do I get this moon shot that I want? It's gonna be a combination of a clear night with a full moon, preferably. A 600 lens would be better because the moon would be larger, more compressed. So taking up more of the sky in the image. And then somehow getting the flight patterns to know which direction all these planes are going and somehow line myself up under that to perfectly center the plane and the moon. I don't know if this is going to be a realistic goal, but we have a new objective. Let's see if we can't make something happen in these next couple of videos.